even as bad weather hampers rescue operations at landslide-affected region in Maharashtra's Raigad. NDRF teams have resumed rescue operations in order to evacuate those who are still trapped inside the debris. The last rites of those who have passed away in the landslide are also slated to be conducted. So far, as per figures shared by the NDRF, 16 people have been reported dead and 21 were rescued. 75 people were safely evacuated from the village, and Chief Minister Eknath Shinde also visited the spot on Thursday.
महाराष्ट्र के रायगढ़ जिले में इरशाल गांव के ऊपर लैंडस्लाइड हो चुका है और इस दुर्घटना में अभी तक 16 जन की मौत हो गई है। इसमें बहुत सारी दिक्कतें आ रही है। अभी नेटवर्क इशू की वजह से कम्युनिकेशन यहां पर नहीं हो रहा है, लेकिन रिलायंस की तरफ से यहां पर कम्युनिकेशन सेंटर खड़े किए गए हैं। 4 कम्युनिकेशन सेंटर से अभी रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन चालू है और रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन में कम्युनिकेशन सेंटर का अभाव जो है वो पूरा दिख रहा है। हमें एक कैसा कम्युनिकेशन सेंटर है, किस तरह से ये चलने वाला है, ये जयप्रकाश जी से पूछने वाले। सर, ये कैसा कम्युनिकेशन सेंटर काम करने वाला है और इसकी कितना हेल्प ये रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन में हो जाएगा?
ये जो है VHF सेट है, वेरी हाई फ्रीक्वेंसी, ये डायरेक्ट लाइन ऑफ साइट काम करती है। मतलब डायरेक्ट कम से कम 50 किलोमीटर हम लोग कहीं पे भी ऑल ओवर द सराउंडिंग 50 किलोमीटर हम लोग बात कर सकते हैं इसके थ्रू। और अगर इंटरनेट होगा तो इंटरनेट के थ्रू भी हम लोग बात कर सकते हैं। बट यहाँ पे इंटरनेट कनेक्टिविटी का थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम्स है, मोबाइल रिचेबिलिटी प्रॉब्लम है, और मोबाइल टू मोबाइल कांटेक्ट करना 1 to 1 पर्सन होता है। अभी हमारा पूरा 17 लोगों की टीम है, 10 हैमरेडी ऑपरेटर्स है हमारे जैसे, तो ये हैमरेडी ऑपरेटर्स हमारा कलीग्स है। तो इनके थ्रू जब हम लोग काम करते हैं तो ऑल ओवर द मतलब एक ही साथ हम लोग सबके साथ बात कर सकते हैं। यानी
अभी आपकी एक टीम यहाँ से गई है, उनसे बात हो सकती है कम्युनिकेशन सेंटर से?
यस। अनिल JPM, FGN JPM, Yeah, FGN Shelar, very good morning. Loud and clear copy. I'm at the base station. There's a clip going on live on Tanker Victor demo to them. FGN JPN, over.
Copy that, sir. Copy that.
Yeah, thank you. Fine and copy. DCS is also with you?
So he is between me and you.
Okay, Delta Charlie Echo JPN. Yeah, you are coming in. You are coming 5757 over.
We are right here at the Irshalwadi village where this particular landslide took place late last night. Around 11:30 p.m. was when the landslide took place. Now the NDRF team has called off its rescue operation. You can see the team coming down all the way from the top. The hill that you see, in fact behind this hill, the one that's covered in fog, is where the incident took place late last night. Ever since then, rescue operation is constantly on. It will begin again tomorrow at 5 a.m. Right now, the challenges that are being faced by the NDRF team is that there is very low visibility. Like you can also see in these visuals, the entire area is covered in fog. Also, it's constantly raining around this area. This was something that even Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, who visited the spot all the way until there, mentioned that they had kept helicopters ready for the rescue operation, but rains and the visibility there is making it even more difficult to get any access. And in fact, this is the base camp where we are from here. The route towards this particular village where this incident took place is approximately 2.5 hours by foot. There is no other way that any kind of help can in fact reach there. The only way is this small route wherein only one person can walk at a time. Also, with the rains, it is becoming even more difficult because the entire area has become mucky and people are slipping around that spot. So the accessibility is a problem, which is where at the end of this day, closing it, in fact, NDRF team has mentioned that they had rescued 21 people and so far 16 people have been declared dead.
Quite an unfortunate situation definitely in Raigad, and we have Yasha Kotak joining us live from the particular region itself. Yasha, the rescue operations began today morning again. It has resumed. What more information are we getting regarding the rescue operations that are ongoing there?
Shreya, in fact, I'll show you the visuals. We're here at the foothills. This is the base camp where we are. All the way from here, like you can see right behind me, there's a tight police bandobast. From here, if we start walking, it will take us 2.5 hours to trek all the way to the location, that is Irshalwadi village where the landslide took place. But see, today, if you can see, cops have made this entire area out of bounds, because I'll ask my VJ Nitin Solamne to show you visuals. Yesterday when I was walking up all the way until this place, I could at least see the hill. There's a hill here, and the hill behind that is where the landslide has taken place. But today, considering the weather is bad, Raigad has been put on red alert today, and it's raining since morning. The entire hill around this area is covered in fog. So there's absolutely no visibility for NDRF to carry the operations. When NDRF team was going up all the way from here, they've clearly mentioned that no one except the team which is working for the rescue should be allowed up. You can see in the visuals that the team which is working to clear the debris is walking up all the way this part. But apart from that, no media personnel or even cops for that matter are allowed up, only the team which is working, because this area has become even more dangerous after yesterday. There were more than thousands of people who walked up all the way this path, and there's just a single man route wherein only one man can walk at a time. Wherein, considering that the situation right now and the red alert in Raigad, the situation is quite critical. I'll also show you visuals from here. There are base camp kind of situation that's set up. There are tents that have been set up for those who are being brought down, who are being rescued, and they will in fact be entertained here. But ever since this morning, ever since NDRF began the operation early in the morning, there has been absolutely no recoveries of any dead bodies or even injured people that has been made from this situation. Last night when NDRF was calling off their operation, they had in fact mentioned that there were 16 people who were reported dead, 21 people were rescued alive, 75 people from the village, that is out of the population of 248, 75 people from the village were brought down. So as of now, in this part, this is the base camp, and at base camp we've seen that there is a medical team set up, there's a radio team set up wherein any kind of a communication that can be established with NDRF. And for those who are working here, because this is the last spot from where you can even get water, or for that matter anything to eat, there has been a facility made for the NDRF team and the volunteers who are going up to rescue to provide any kind of water or food, because going further from here there is absolutely no accessibility. So yes, Shreya, right now we can actually say that there are more than 120 people who are still trapped up. But the situation seems critical because the weather is not really supporting the NDRF operations. In fact, yesterday when Chief Minister Eknath Shinde was going up all the way from here, he had walked this distance of 2.5 hours. We walked with him, we walked some distance with him, and he had also mentioned that there were 2 helicopters which were kept ready, so that if the weather is better, rescue operation can be fastened. But because of the bad weather, rescue operations are not really taking place at that speed. And by 5 in the evening, because it's pitch dark, there is absolutely no electricity up on the hill, which is where no rescue operation can take place once the sun sets. Even today the visibility is low, and which is where we see that while the rescue operation is still on, it will take a while, and it's also a bit of a challenge for the NDRF team to continue with this, because even the fog has come all the way until the base camp. Imagine, base camp to the village is approximately 6 to 7 kilometers of a trek along a narrow route. So yes, Shreya, the rescue operations are on for second day in a row, but it is also a big challenge for NDRF to continue with these operations. Yes.
Right, Yasha. Thank you for bringing us all those visuals and information from the ground live right now. And we will take a look at all the ground reports and the reactions that we have received for this particular story.
सर बताइए, फिलहाल ऊपर जो रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन चल रहा है उसकी क्या परिस्थिति है? फिलहाल कितने लोगों को इवैक्यूएट किया गया है, क्या स्थिति है?
नहीं, क्योंकि अभी माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी और उनके साथ कई सहयोगी साथ में ऊपर गए हुए हैं। वहाँ की स्थिति अभी तक मालूमात नहीं हुई है, क्योंकि उत्खनन चल रहा है, काफी रेस्क्यू जोर में हो रहा है, और कुछ डेड बॉडी निकाले हैं, कुछ हमारे वहाँ के आदिवासी जो लोग हैं वो उनको भी निकाला गया है। तो अभी तक रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन चल रहा है। ऊपर की स्थिति अभी हमें पता नहीं है, लेकिन जो लोग अभी यहाँ लाए हुए हैं उनके यहाँ व्यवस्था की जा रही है और आगे की उनकी पुनर्वास की व्यवस्था भी हम आदिवासी विकास विभाग की तरफ से करेंगे और उनकी जो जो सुविधा हमें देने की है वो सुविधा हम जल्दी ही उनको प्रोवाइड करेंगे।
सर बताइए कि अभी हम देख रहे हैं कि जो रायगढ़ महाड़ का ये हमेशा ये तकलीफ होती है कि ज़्यादा बारिश होने से लैंडस्लाइड में काफ़ी लोगों की मौत होती है। सर अभी आगे चल के इसके लिए कोई काइंड ऑफ एक्शन से डिसाइड किया गया है?
निश्चित रूप से जो घटना हुई है दुर्दैवी घटना है, लेकिन आगे चलकर ऐसी दुर्घटना न हो इसके लिए राज्य सरकार और केंद्र सरकार प्रयत्न कर रही है। निश्चित रूप से आगे चलकर ऐसी घटना के बारे में सरकार की तरफ से खुद लिया जाएगा, लेकिन दुर्दैवी घटना है। इसमें करीबन आज तक जो पता चला है वो 12 लोगों की डेथ हुई है और बड़ी मात्रा में लैंडस्लाइडिंग होने के कारण जितने मकान थे उसके ऊपर मिट्टी आने से पूरे दब गए और बारिश ज़्यादा है। बारिश की वजह से जितनी कोशिश कर रहे हैं कोशिश सफल नहीं है।
ये जो दुर्घटना हुई है पता नहीं क्या और कितने लोग जो है उस माटी के ढेर के अंदर हैं, और बहुत सारे लोग काम पर लगे हुए हैं लोगों का बचाव करने के लिए। सरकारी सारी यंत्रणाएं अपने अपने काम पर अपना अपना जो है जो काम है वो कर रही है। मेरे डिपार्टमेंट की जो मैंने मीटिंग अब जो मंत्रालय में ली और ऑर्डर्स दिया गया है कि आजू बाजू में जो हमारा शिव भोजन केंद्र है वहाँ से तुरंत जो है खाने के जो बॉक्स जो है बनाए जाए। वहाँ काम करने वाले लोग, सरकारी अधिकारी या काम दूसरे जो लोग हुए कर्मचारी, वो बचे हुए सब लोग उनको मुफ्त जो है ये खाना देने का प्रबंध किया है।
Well, rescue efforts continue taking place at a war footing level in Raigad, and we'll keep bringing you updates from ground zero. But for now, we'll slip into a short break. Do stay tuned to CNN News 18 as we bring you more news developments shortly on the other side.